Space. It evokes images of pristine beauty, of distant planets and sparkling stars. But there's another side to space, a hidden reality we rarely consider. Imagine a junkyard, but instead of being on Earth, it's orbiting our planet. This isn't science fiction. This is the reality of space debris. Thousands of human-made objects, from defunct satellites to tiny flecks of paint, hurtle around Earth at incredible speeds. Invisible to the naked eye, they pose a very real danger to the satellites we rely on, and the future of space exploration. This debris field is a silent threat, invisible to us, but with the potential to disrupt our lives and isolate us on Earth. It's time we opened our eyes to the problem of space junk. Space debris, also known as space junk, encompasses any human-made object orbiting Earth that no longer serves a useful purpose. Think of it as the cosmic litter we've left behind. This debris ranges in size from large objects like spent rocket stages and defunct satellites to minuscule fragments. Even a fleck of paint can cause damage. This debris doesn't just sit there. It travels at extremely high speeds, up to 17,500 miles per hour. At such velocities, even a small piece of debris can cause significant damage to operational spacecraft. The majority of space debris originates from human activities in space. The most significant contributor is explosions in orbit, often the result of leftover fuel igniting in old rocket stages. These explosions create thousands of smaller pieces of debris, compounding the problem. Collisions between objects in space are another major source of debris. In 2009, a defunct Russian satellite collided with an operational Iridium communication satellite, creating thousands of new pieces of debris. This event highlighted the very real danger of collisions in space. Section 4. The growing threat above. Space debris poses a significant and growing threat to our spacefaring future. For operational satellites, a collision with even a small piece of debris can be catastrophic, potentially destroying the satellite and creating even more debris. The International Space Station, where humans live and work, is also at risk. The ISS has had to maneuver several times to avoid potential collisions with debris. Astronauts venturing outside on spacewalks face the added danger of being struck by a fast-moving piece of space junk. Section 5. The Kessler Syndrome. A domino effect of destruction. The most frightening scenario is the Kessler Syndrome, a chain reaction where one collision leads to more collisions, creating a cascade of debris that could render certain orbits unusable for generations. Imagine a future where we cannot launch satellites due to the risk of collisions, where our communication systems are disrupted, and space exploration is halted. This is the potential consequence of our inaction. Section 6. Cleaning up our act. The good news is that we are not powerless to stop this. Scientists and engineers around the world are developing innovative technologies to address the problem of space debris. These include concepts like space nets to capture debris, harpoons to grapple large objects, and even lasers to vaporize small pieces. Other solutions involve deorbiting satellites at the end of their life, either by slowing them down so they burn up in the atmosphere, or by guiding them into a graveyard orbit far from operational spacecraft. Section 7. Our future in space. The future of space exploration, communication, and scientific discovery depends on our ability to address the challenge of space debris. We must act now to ensure that future generations can continue to explore the cosmos. International cooperation is essential. We must work together to develop responsible space practices, implement debris mitigation measures, and invest in technologies to clean up our act. The future of space and our future on Earth depends on it.